Hello everybody. Happy Tuesday. I was not going to make a video, but I knew I needed to make a video about the cosmos, about the energies, what's going on. I know not everybody is feeling it, but many of us are, especially if you have heavy Scorpio placements in your chart, and especially if your Pluto is in Scorpio, like me. So this girl right here, she's tired. Okay, she's exhausted, mentally drained, physically drained, emotionally drained. I have had enough. Like, I'm just tired, over it. But I'm here and I'm grateful, thankful, thank you God. But it's been tiring, it's been exhausting, it's been like chaotic. And I'm gonna tell you what's going on. So I'm sure most of you know that Pluto, or when I accidentally made a typo on my article recently, Pluto is being a puto. So Pluto is in retrograde, and it's just started Sunday, May 4th, and it'll be in retrograde until October 13th. Now, what does this all mean? Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. So prepare for plenty of ego deaths, especially if you have Scorpio placement. It can really affect anybody, but it is affecting Scorpio. Why? Because the sign Scorpio is ruled by the planet Pluto. And when it's going retrograde, that is making you go within. It is making you face your shadows. It is unveiling hidden truths. It's making you just go within about your identity. And I get that. Like, Sunday was Mother's Day here in Portugal. First thing in the morning. Like, I completely forgot that Pluto was in retrograde, but first thing in the morning, I was just like going within, asking myself questions, talking to my inner child, really trying to dig deep about old patterns. So if you're not doing this, and if you are feeling low, if you are feeling blue, if you're feeling like what the F is going on, I highly suggest that you do. This morning I was taking a bath, and mind you, I don't take baths in the mornings. I only take baths at night. I take showers in the morning, but I don't take baths in the morning. So if your girl's taking a bath in the morning, that is a sure tell sign that something's going on. And I was literally singing like my own version of emotions, because I like to make my renditions of different songs, and I really like to do opera and classical music, like just for fun, shits and giggles. I was singing this song, Shall We Dance by The King and I, because I actually once played Anna in The King and I in high school, and I was literally saying, fuck this shit, doom, 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 fuck this shit. Like, I'm just so tired. I'm so exhausted. I was like, wow, I've lost my mind. I've lost my marbles, but it's okay. We're all human. We all gotta go through this. We're all going through this together. And so these next 5 to 6 months are really huge time for us to go within, to face our shadows, to ask ourselves, why do we have these patterns in our lives? Where do they come from? These behaviors, why are we repeating the same cycle over and over and over? Even if it's not with the same person, if you don't heal this wound, you're going to repeat the same pattern with new people. So these next 5 to 6 months, pivotal time to reflect. And I am sorry for any of you that have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, like I do. If you are Scorpio, stellium with B, so especially if you have like Scorpio rising or Pluto in Scorpio, but just if you have a lot of Scorpio in your chart, it's gonna affect you. What else is going on? I did write an article for astrological updates on medium.com. So it's all Cosmo updates happening in May. There's another big one that's going on, which is Venus in Aries. It started April 30th and it's here to June 6th. Okay, so Venus in Aries is huge because it's really about taking action within love, because Venus is the planet of love. So you may have some people coming out of the woodworks. Okay, coming out of the woodworks, it's happening. And you're going to be feeling very confident, most likely feeling very sexy in your just fiery energy, even if Pluto, and this is why I'm like a roller coaster, because I have Venus and Aries, like I'm like woo, and then you have Pluto retrograde, it's like whoa, it's like making you really emotional. So you don't really know 333. You don't really know like what to feel. Okay, try not to let Venus and Aries make impulsive decisions, because it is very impulsive when it comes to love, romance, sexual desires, etc. try to be more grounded when it comes to these romantic interests, because it is going to affect you. But, also surrender, go with the flow, like allow yourself to receive. But again, if you do make any irrational decisions, Pluto in retrograde is most likely going to make you think hard about what you just did and make you reflect about that pattern, 555, that behavior or whatever. But again, this is a wonderful time to go within. We also have a full moon in Scorpio this Sunday, I think. Sorry, next Monday. So Monday, May 12th, whenever May 12th is, we have full moon in Scorpio. And that is also going to affect you big time. That is a time for rest. So it's going to hit you intensely emotionally, especially if you have Scorpio in your chart. It is a time for shadow healing, releasing. So write down what you want to release, burn the letter safely, of course. And it is a time of just letting go. Let go of what died. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Just let it go, okay? There's a lot going on, but there's a lot of good stuff going on too, because like I said before, Neptune is also in Aries. I didn't say it in this video, but I think I mentioned it before. Neptune in Aries, which happened March 30th, is still going on, I think until January, if I'm not mistaken. And then it retrogrades, and then it goes on again for many years, I can't remember. So these up until January, Neptune in Aries is going to be like impacting us and making us reveal the truth. So this is such a pivotal time to have like masks off. It is revealing the truth, revealing hidden truths, I should say. You're going to see the truth where people are not being truthful, and people are going to be forced to say the truth. They're going to be forced to reveal the truth within themselves. So no more victim mentality, no more, crying about your problems and not dealing with them and not facing them. You're going to face your shit. You're going to face your shadows. You're going to face the BS. You're going to be forced to deal with your problems, with your worries, with your shadows, with whatever is bringing you down. You're going to work through it. Okay, so this is going to be a very pivotal time from May until October, and even until January. This is a wonderful time, as hard as it is, right? So even though it is a time of a lot of ego deaths and rebirths and all that, think of the rebirth as a wonderful thing, right? We just had the 5-5 portal yesterday, which is all about change and transformation. So think of it as like you are going to rise and become that butterfly that you're meant to become. You're going to come out of this so much better. Okay, so just remember, there is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? And if you want to see more details, I am writing more articles on Medium just because I prefer to write right now. So I'm writing more articles on Medium, guidedspace.medium.com. I posted an astrological update, like a forecast for May. And I'm most likely going to continue writing more articles on there. And I posted one about catalysts and twin flames and all that stuff, and like what's going on with the collective with the different energies, like what's going on with twin flames. So go ahead and check that out. And yeah, if you have any questions, please comment below, DM me, and I'm here to help. Much love and God bless.